sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you can stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf, only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
What up, though? We here, man.
Where we here, man. You
back
see
at it.
We back. Top Shelf Radio.
Feel good to be back.
Feels good.
You know
Feels
what I'm saying?
great.
But the way we set it up, they didn't even know I was gone.
Right.
You know
They
what
had
I'm
no
saying?
idea what was happening
Come
because we work in the future.
Make it
You know
happen.
what I'm saying? We have this thing called the flux capacitor, and it makes time travel possible. I got a DeLorean parked out back, and when we jump up in the future, we make things happen, bro.
Right,
So that's
right.
what we
That
do.
part. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
we
saying?
do.
But it's a whole lot of top shelf shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, Henny Holyfield.
And I am your boy, Dodie Unknown. I just feel like saying it weird. I don't know. Just going with it.
Hey, it's showmanship, man.
Yeah,
It's
hey.
showmanship.
And we got a guest today in the house, all the way to the right. Let them know what your name is.
Oh, I'm Cannada.
That's
That's what everyone knows me as. It's been my nickname since high school. Followed me all this way.
Yeah, so
go.
we got Cannada in the house, man. We're going to talk about his music career. I think we talked a little bit about,
Yikes.
we talked a bit about him doing a name change.
Okay. All right. Hold on, player.
Yeah,
you can't
we
even
gotta
start
talk
the
about
shit
it already,
off
'cause I
like
already-
that. What are we doing? Get your
It
life together.
hasn't been a while since we've been.
It has been a
It's
while,
been a while.
But it's like riding a bike.
I've been around these fools.
All right.
So-
yeah, whole bunch of that.
So disclaimer.
Disclaimer. We're gonna let you know before we
Spoiler.
even get into this interview. Okay.
All right.
We have a policy here. You see this jar right here?
Yeah.
This jar is the big little jar, similar to the swear word jar,
Okay.
but we do not say the word little in this station.
Okay.
You
do
didn't
not-
do a little show. You didn't make a little video.
That's not a little.
It's
candle you
just
got
a
on here.
show. It's a video.
Right, you
It's
hear
a-
all I
It could be
slipped?
regular.
Here,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
slipped just now earlier. I just said it because I said, we put together this little segment.
That's $1, my nigga.
I know.
Aight.
I know. I'll go on the wallet in a
Just so you
second.
know.
Here. I'll go on the wallet in a second. here.
Okay, but yeah, the focus of this rule is to not downplay things, right? And so often you get people that'll be like, "Oh, you're still doing your little music thing," and no, hell no, I'm not. A big ass music thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's to change the mentality. There you go, ching ching.
Ching ching.
And so it's to change people's mentality to get them away from that word. And we've had disagreements on whether or not you can.
I think Henny takes it a little far. Okay.
And I don't think he takes it
Okay.
seriously enough.
So
Right.
That's the balance there, though.
So
That's
what I
not-
will say is that, like, you just saw, I've put a lot of money in that jar, and a lot of it comes from, and you guys have heard it a million times, but he hasn't heard it, so I'm gonna tell him. My modesty, kind of, I'm kind of modest. Like, I did a little show. I got a little song to show y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Come
But
cut it.
Henny was like, nah,
Come
man,
cut it out.
Nothing you do is little. Everything you do is big. So
Big shit
big
poppin'.
it up. Let you know,
Right.
Because if you start minimizing it, that's easily for them to
It
do
opens the
Same
door
thing.
Yeah.
for other people
Yeah.
to minimize.
100%. It lets other people know that you're comfortable with being minimized in that way.
Ain't no minimization over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Big shit popping. Come on.
Hey, so from here on out, you're on the hook for $1.
All right.
If you're doing, you can
Every time you say the L word.
All
you
right,
can
got it.
cash
We're
app
talking about
us.
love.
Money sign Top Shelf Radio. We do Zelle. We do PayPal. You
Food
can
stamps.
prepay if you're a guy that likes to drop a lot of littles. You can put a 20 in there,
We
and
like
we'll
that.
count you off and let you know.
I take
You know what I'm
Hennessy.
saying?
That's
Great,
great.
whatever
So
you
with
got,
that
man.
being said, we're moving on from there.
There it is.
So how's it going, Han? How's Vegas, man?
Vegas is lit, man.
Vegas is lit. Is it nice to be back home?
It's I'm torn. Of course it is nice to be back home. I miss being home. I miss sleeping in my own bed. I miss my kids, my wife, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I miss the routine. But at the same time, man, there's no feeling like being out there on the road, bro. It's
Feeling like
it's
you're
a
actually
whole-
accomplishing your dream in that point, right? Like,
You feel like you're walking in your purpose.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And really just hitting people in their soul, like they just really resonate. You know what I'm saying? I had a chick that teared up and just told me how much it meant to her to hear, the Win acapella. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that's just one example of just the amount of love that I receive while out there on the road. And then just feeling like you, like if you don't have something going on, then you're able to just kind of slack off here and there. You know what I'm saying? But if you in the heat of the fire, they throw you in the fire, you got to get up and you got to grind it out. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to. And I don't think people understand. I think that they might think that it's just a lot of fun involved, and it was a lot of fun involved. But that shit was work too. So
Right.
you know,
It's like a job, getting up every day
It's
and
definitely
making
a
sure,
job.
making sure you're where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, make sure everything's working out. So, I got this sparked up. it's only right that, we bring the homies back because they give me some really good weed, man. And if you don't know who I'm talking about,
was some good ass weed.
Henny likes them now. Josh and Losch,
Hey,
man, our weather correspondents there. They're from out there in Tahoe, man. They do a really
That don't suck.
They do a bang up job. You know what I mean?
That don't suck.
They don't suck. Like if you saw last time, Henny got to sit down with him. We talked it out. I proved that I am not Losch. Okay, we may have a similarity. I am not him. That's a whole different guy. You guys saw us.
Niggas look hella
both.
similar,
Yeah,
though.
You've
both in
never
the same
seen
place.
Doe and Losch in the same
No,
room
you
at the same
did
time.
though.
Oh,
You
did
did. You did.
Did you?
Yeah, the last time that
I
we
didn't.
ran it,
Shit
we
was
all
crazy.
sat down, all four of us. So.
I had it misconstrued.
We don't get into it. So look, I'm since El Cuadro is back.
We was about to replace these niggas, so y'all be glad. Y'all
We
still
don't got
around.
Justin today. We got the OG. El Cuadro is in the building. I'm gonna tell him, hey, run that shit like our people are a little worried about this whole Trump thing going on.
Oh, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap, and then after that, you just drop in, you just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted like that.
Yo, it's your main man, Josh.
Hey,
We're
Losch.
coming inside you. I mean, coming at you.
Coming in
with
hot.
the hottest new weather report from Top Shelf Radio.
That's right, bro. Let me tell you, we're going to let you guys know about the winter storm advisory. It's about to be colder than my ex's heart.
Ain't
Harsh,
that the fucking
bro.
truth,
Harsh,
dude?
dude.
All right, so check this out. I heard that we got a guest named Cannada today, man.
Canada, eh?
Eh?
You hoser.
Eh?
You know what I heard about Canada? They
What's
have a
that,
place
dude?
called Moose Jaw, dude.
Really?
I knew a girl that used to do that.
Was her name Stacy?
I mean,
Never mind, dude.
yeah.
Speaking of wild, man, Canadians are wild. They got this delicious dish called poutine. It's basically
Oh,
fries,
fancy.
gravy, a little bit of cheese curds on there, dude. Literally,
you sold me a cheese curds,
Munchie
dude.
Fest at its highest level, dude. You know
So,
what I mean?
you know what else is great about Canada?
What's that?
You got polar bears walking around the street, bro.
What?
Like, imagine going for like that late night snack and running into Mr. Polar Bear.
Whoa,
bro.
dude!
Whoa!
Let me having a shit like on some Golden Compass shit. or
Go at
something.
golden
Ah!
fucking companies,
Great fucking
bro.
movie, dude.
Yo, dude, polar bears are freaking amazing. I've seen one of those things dive off a glacier, bro.
Dude, I've seen a polar bear literally lift up a glacier, topple a fucking penguin off of it, dive down to get that
Epic,
penguin,
dude.
come back up with that same penguin, drop the penguin back to its family.
That's crazy, dude. When
Didn't even hurt it.
When I did a small stint in jail, there was a guy in there they called a polar bear, but you don't
You're talking about Tony Two-Tone.
you don't want to talk about him.
Yeah. Oh, dude, but speaking of, gold standards, maple syrup out of Canada, dude.
The greatest.
The greatest, right?
Right,
Put some
right.
respect on their name.
Whoa. Let's get back to the weather though, because
Oh, shit, that's
we
right.
talked to Henny.
That's
and
right.
we-
It's the whole reason we're here.
the weather thing. That's the whole reason
All
we're
right.
here. But yeah, we gotta let you people know. Don't go outside, or you might turn into one of those.
Human popsicle.
Yeah, I love popsicles, dude.
You know?
Oh, for real.
Yo, seriously though. But get yourself some poutine.
Yeah.
And make sure you stay indoors. Maybe binge watch some Canadian shows or something like that, dude.
Or you could like watch like a shit ton of like Ryan Reynolds movies.
Yeah.
He's like the coolest Canadian.
Yeah.
And after watching Deadpool, I realized that Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Wolverine's Canadian. That's my two favorite people. They're all Canadian. And also, watch out for meese when you're out there,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Those things will
Well,
crash out, bro.
I mean, is it moose or meese?
I'm pretty sure, like, if there's more than one of them, it's meese. I knew a girl. She used to go by the name Moose Knuckle, and we used to call her Young Meeses.
Okay, now was that Stacy?
What? Stacy, bro.
Dude. Oh shit, dude. I was just about to say. Remember that time we were in Vancouver?
Hell yeah.
In Canada, right?
Hang out with the Battle Axe Warriors,
Dude.
man. Rocco, dude.
Fucking
Shout out,
sick.
man.
Shout out Rocker, dude. Shout out all the sick fucking people out there, dude.
And
But,
who'd we
dude,
meet? Tell them who we met, bro.
we met KO and Doe, dude.
So it's like, the reason, if you guys didn't know, the reason why we got this opportunity to kind of do this kind of weather thing right now is that I had a chance to sit down with Josh and meet Doe.
That's right.
And we gave him some weed, and he was like, I'm feeling kind of odd, you know? And next thing you know, dude, we're partying with those dudes, and they smuggled us across the border because Josh, he lost his passport in a whorehouse, but it
are you
wasn't a
gonna do?
whorehouse. It was more like a bathhouse or like a massage parlor from what they said.
Yeah, dude. And
But
because they were gauging, midget gay men, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't
Like,
matter,
doesn't
dude. That's all technicalities. Either way, we got back to California,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Back to it, dude. Now we're out here.
Super fun, dude.
doing
Super
it.
fun. Shout out to KO, bro.
Hey, Josh, you know how you spell Canada, bro?
How do you spell Canada?
D-R-A-K-E, dude.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
You gotta put it down,
We're
bro.
gonna do that, dude?
Yeah, we're going there.
That guy's having a rough year.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, dude.
Totally,
Kind of rough, but
dude.
it's cool because he has a new Canadian accent.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. You know what I mean, dude?
Dude, squabble up, dude.
Dude.
Squabble up,
Dude's
bro.
starting to warm up.
Hey, I heard that he put out a cease and desist like against the record label company
Yeah.
for putting out Kendrick's album, dude. Do you think that means that like he's given up the loss, bro? Because he
Hey,
already
man.
gave up them cheeks, bro.
When you're a lonely meese, you gotta find your way to the top somehow.
When all your nieces are Mises, what are you gonna do, bro? Dude, did you hear about the ice wall?
You mean like the Game of Thrones ice wall?
I don't know, like since the Earth's flat, right? So like you can only go so far because there's an ice wall, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, that's just hoax and shit, dude.
It's
I'm
hokey pokey
pretty
stuff.
sure you can just sail right through that thing.
Check
dude.
it out though, dude. Canada, right? There's a lot of ice up there. I think they might have some ice Masonic makers that make ice walls, bro. And if you really get into conspiracy theories, the Canadian maple leaf, I mean, it's just basically people that make walls, dude.
And that's where hockey comes from.
Exactly.
No shit.
Exactly, dude. I'd love to be an enforcer
No
in hockey,
shit.
but just slam into people, dude, and like lose my teeth for hockey, dude.
I don't know what that means.
I would
But
drink
dude,
maple syrup.
Totally.
Oh, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-a.
Everybody rapping and they wanna be famous. I guarantee the whole world will know what my name is. No need to put no money on your head, cause lyrically you already dead. The difference is I'm out here and I'm just chasing greatness. If you're talking money, then you speaking my language. Don't forget what we said. It's no the unknown and J-Red. I've probably been putting in work since I was knee high. Just listen to these bars and you can see why. The self-proclaimed king, I ran this shit, took the title and I ran with it. Planned this shit since I landed. Understand, I ain't from this planet, bitch. I'm Big Daddy. No Adam Sandler shit. Heart full of malice like it was half the clips. I mastered this, you asked for this. Now sit there and deal with the repercussions. Diss me on the record, just know that the reaper's coming. No need for the king discussion. It's me, so if I seem disgusted, it's only cause I can't believe that you think you can't keep up with this God shit. Olden vibes, I make everything better that I'm involved with. I don't just want some smoke, bitch, I want all of it. So call the quits and missing screws, I told him I was off a bit. I back up everything I ever said, I don't just talk the shit. Gold status, king vibes, God shit, I'm all of it. Just know that I'm the greatest, give a fuck what you call it. Everybody rapping and they wanna be famous. I guarantee the whole world will know what my name is. No need to put no money on your head, cause lyrically you already dead. The difference is I'm out here and I'm just chasing greatness. If you're talking money, then you speaking my language. Don't forget what we said. It's no the unknown and J-Red.
Get your body bag zipped up. Microphone mortician. I'm Michael on a mission to prove I'm the greatest in my position. So pray for my competition. And all y'all can bear witness. Cause even with a sickness, I'll still drop 40 on you bitches. Nigga, I'm vicious. Relentless with these spits, I'll wipe you from existence. So before you end up missing, I suggest you give us distance. Shit, my tone alone can make these fuckers pay attention. I'm godly with the flow, so all my haters pray and listen. Dissing them not recommended, don't be known to go too far. I battle like the liquor free, everything an open bar. This is what I was chosen for, that's not what you was hoping for. These niggas try to hold me back, but I stay kicking open doors. I greet them all with open arms, then wrap them up and choke them out. You heard about the boogeyman, well I'm the one they spoke about. It's J-Red and Doe, is anybody dope or not? These niggas ask me who to go, so I just laugh like bye.
Everybody rapping and they wanna be famous. I guarantee the whole world will know what my name is. No need to put no money on your head, cause lyrically you already dead. The difference is I'm out here and I'm just chasing greatness. If you're talking money, then you speaking my language. Don't forget what we said. It's no the unknown and J-Red. Your worst nightmare, I'm right right there on some Freddy Krueger shit. Chasing them like Jason, they facing a fucking lunatic. Machete in my right hand. If I ain't got time to use this shit, I'm shooting shit. Smart as hell, but always down to resort to some stupid shit. I'm losing it, looking for these better days. Shotty hit your body and like the exorcist, you levitate. Now you in a better place. It's a hell of heaven's gates. Where's the body? Give me the chainsaw, bitch. I'm Leatherface, dismember him. Put his picture on a t-shirt just to remember him. This what happened with a rookie fucking with a veteran. I hope this proves to you that I ain't gonna be the one you better than. So guess again before you end up dead or in some mess again. I'm invested in proving that I'm the best again. You will never win. I'm forever him. I'm forever in the discussion when they talking to legends. Welcome to hell, bitch. I know you know who the best is. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king.
Ain't no funeral home. It ain't the Thunderdome neither. Welcome to hell.
Top Shelf Radio.
What can I say?
We
man?
back.
Like
Yeah,
they give us a lot of interesting facts about Canada.
I honestly didn't know polar bears fucked with penguins that much.
Right,
You
you
know,
know,
what I mean?
it's-
Like, to
it's-
drop
it's
them off a
crazy,
glacier
dude.
and just
What's crazy is some of the crazy shit they say make hella sense.
Right, and Canada, you can attest that poutine is
Oh.
good.
Oh,
That's
that's-
fire.
oh,
Poutine is almost as good as poontang. I'm just gonna
there
say
we
that.
go. There we go.
Whoa, that's a stretch right there, sir.
So yeah, man.
How about
After that, you heard "Welcome to Hell" by the homie J. Red the King, featuring myself. He dropped it on the project.
Y'all go listen to that Odin.
Right.
up.
Go listen to
Right.
that, man.
Big
That's my
bars,
dog.
big bars, man. He
Yes, sir.
he hit me for the feature, and I it was one of those tracks I instantly wrote some fire to. You know
Right,
what I'm
'cause
saying?
you
I'm
got to get on there and just
J. Red, I'm not
beast.
letting you kill me. I'm not getting on track and letting you kill me, dude.
Not
It's
finna
not
kill him on the
happening.
track. Never, ever. Nigga, I'm trying to murder you every
big
time.
love to the homie, man. Make sure y'all go
Big
check
love.
that out. But
Big love. You learned the lesson?
big love. I'm putting big in a lot because
Get
before
your
the
shit
break,
together.
before the break, I said it again, guys.
Get it together,
I
man.
said it again.
Be all right.
Damn it. So we got Canada in the house, my guy. Let's very first let's talk about the name.
Let's talk about the name?
Let's get into the name first.
All right, so the name comes from when I moved down here. I moved down here at like 12 years old. And I started going to high school down here over at Mesa in Citrus Heights, and I was the only Canadian anyone ever knew. So the nickname became Canada thanks to my English teacher. Anyway, so fast forward, years later, I moved back to Canada. They started calling me Cali, and then I moved back down here during the pandemic. Yeah, ironic twist,
You
right?
are where you're from.
You
It's
are-
crazy that shit happens so often where you come from somewhere else and they just be like, that's your name.
Or like
Oh,
dudes from
it's
Texas,
hard to
and
find
you
a
call
place
them
to fit
Tex.
in when they call me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like calling a dude Tex from Texas.
but you own that shit though, right? That's
Oh,
your-
always. That's why my handle on Instagram is Canadian Cali Boy, man. Like I'm the Canadian Cali Boy.
Nice.
Come on, man.
For sure. And the whole thing is fast forward later. Recently I was signed to Black Market Records. I'm not with them anymore.
Okay.
But I was about 2 years ago, something like that. Radar and I are still good buddies. I met
Shout out
him
Radar,
and his
man.
son working at a factory, and everybody knew me there as Canada. And so Radar was like, that's what I know you as. That's the most authentic I can get out of you. And I was like, okay, let's add an N on there because I ain't looking to get sued by my home country.
Right.
Come on, they're coming after you. That's
Yeah.
just like Hennessy. I had to switch that thing
Trudeau
up, you know what I'm
gonna
saying?
come talk to you about that. The use of the Canada.
Right.
But in a sense, though, if they coming for me, I must be doing something right. I
Something
must
right.
be making
Like,
some noise if
no-
you
I'm
coming
kicking
for
it
me.
up
Right.
enough,
No
right.
press is bad press. Like, all they're going to do is ask me to change the name, and I would have just added another letter anyway.
Right. That's what I was finna do, too. You know what I'm saying? Until I had to rebrand the whole thing.
Right. You know
what
all
I'm
about
saying?
that.
Right. Come on now. But one of the best decisions I ever made, though. But yeah, if it stick, you know what I'm saying? If that's what they calling you and you resonate with that, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Run with it.
Yeah. It fit for a while. But there's a lot of growth that's been done, so I am going to be kind of moving forward and having a bit of a name change.
Okay.
There's still going to be some Canada music coming out because every story deserves context, so I don't want to just jump into the new name
that.
and expect people to understand
Word.
why I changed it.
Do you have intentions to merge the two as far as like music online? Because I feel like that's an issue I had where all my Hennessy music was over here, and then the Holyfield shit, and I never put them together. So you have to go to two separate places to find my music.
Thankfully, so a lot of the music I released with Black Market, we had an issue with DistroKid when they moved most of their stuff over to Africa. So a lot of my stuff got taken off Spotify because my subscription didn't get, handled.
DistroKid starting to become
never had a problem
on some bullshit.
And
yeah.
it happens.
Knock
It
on
happens.
wood.
So what I did was I set up my own DistroKid, and I was able to not only group, but I control both the Cannada and the the name is going to be Alex Wayne Parker, but it's going to be A.W. Parker.
Okay.
But yeah, I was able to group them together. You kind of.
Actual name?
No. Brandon Davis. That's my actual name. But
Where do we go?
okay, so again, this requires context, and it's a personal thing. On one of my albums, I made a song dedicated to my grandpa. I was passed around a lot in my life. I was given up when I was like 6 months old. Not to get too personal.
Come on, talk
but
about it.
I had this one grandpa that him and my grandma actually cared. They came down to visit when I ended up moving down to California. They were the ones that stayed real personal with the family, and he was the only person who didn't tell me to just focus on something else like everyone else did. Like I'd be like, I have this show planned, I have this planned. Everyone else would be like, well, make sure you focus on a job first, and then get around to your music. He would be like, no, double down.
Come on.
And focus on it. And then he passed away when I was 18 before I got to move back. His name was Dave Parker. And then Alex Wayne McKinnon, so my middle name's Alexander after him. He was my other grandpa on the other side of the family, and I never met him, but he's the reason I actually have a singing voice. So genetically, he was a maritime and hotel and friggin' wedding singer up in Toronto, Prince Edward Island.
Nice.
So genetically, I got it from him and my birth mom. So I had to give him some props, even though I had never actually met the man, other than when I was probably a month old.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's Alex. It's just gonna be A.W. Parker. That's the shortened version, but it stands for Alex.
It's a
Wayne.
tribute to your family.
Yeah.
Come on now.
To
That's
your
a
history.
beautiful thing. I love that explanation. You know what I'm saying? Some people,
Right. Some people go, it's just my name.
Right. My name is Seashell.
I thought when I was a kid, I always wanted it to be named Alex, so I made it Alex. And
Right.
John Wayne's cool.
No,
and
it's
then
important.
Peter Parker.
It's who you are, and I've had people come to me and be like, well, I wanted to change their name and gave me a different name, and I'd be like, well, why? What's the story behind it? And they couldn't really tell me. So I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of important. You know what I'm saying? It's part of who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what about? Okay, so that answers my question about music in your family, right? Because sometimes it's a hereditary thing. So was there music other than your grandfather?
Other than my grandfather, most of my family's just dabbled in music a little bit. He's the only one who I know of that did it professionally. But most of my aunts can either sing or some play piano and whatnot. And I just grew up watching a lot of that. So
James, man.
So when did you start trying to achieve a career through it? When did music become a career?
So that's actually an interesting one. As soon as I left home at 17 years old, moved out, and immediately started trying to find people to record with. And I would do little backyard shows at first that just Anyway.
All right. Food just entered the building. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Anyway.
Canada foodie. He's like, oh shit.
No, not that. I'm just gonna ignore what I said anyway.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Oh, Eddie caught you.
I did. I should.
Eddie caught you.
All right. Anyway,
That'll be a doll hair.
Got him.
These shows that we would throw with my friends, they were a lot of fun, but I didn't really start making much progress till I went up back home to Canada at 21 years old. And then I would do karaoke at dive bars and all these other places. And I'd walk up. I'd be like, hey, you just saw what I did with someone else's song. Want to see what I can do with my own?
Come on.
Nice.
And so
At the karaoke joints, right?
Yeah, the karaoke joints. And they'd have little stages.
What kind of stages?
Just, God damn it.
Two of them.
Two now. Yeah, they had
going.
decent-sized stages.
Right.
Yeah, that could fit a person or two.
Oh.
You could say minuscule. You could say
Minuscule.
small.
See, I was thinking about that when we were
anything
initially
but the
talking
L
about
word.
it too. Miniature.
Yeah, I mean, any variation of the word.
Cool.
It's not the real word.
All right, I'll be more aware now. I almost a little stoned, so.
It's all
Yes,
good.
that's our intention.
I don't
No,
give a damn
I'm just
how
kidding.
stoned y'all. You better not say the word. Get it
But
right.
yeah, so that's how I started progressing a little further. And
Lord,
and God damn it,
It's not as easy.
it's not as easy.
dude.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I started progressing further.
Right.
Because I started doing these shows. It got to the point where I was supposed to be booked for the Jam Rock Fest up in Calgary, which is about the third biggest music festival they have up there. And it was going to be fantastic, and then the pandemic hit. My wife had to come back down here because she's not a citizen, so she ran out of visa time, had to come back for a couple weeks, right when the borders were about to close.
Oh,
Had to make
Canada
a
was kicking
split.
people out.
Not kicking people out. I had no choice but to come back down here because she had to be down here for 2 weeks before she could come back for her visa because the visa is only 6 months.
But she's a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, she's a U.S. citizen.
And Canada
Yeah.
was like, fuck that. You ain't coming back. Canada was kicking niggas out.
No, I could have brought her back. I actually found out later I could have brought her back, and I didn't even have to leave. But I had 3 days until the border closed. No option.
Just saying, it's not just us that kicks people out, guys. That's
I
all
mean,
I'm
you're
saying.
not wrong.
That's all I'm
Canada's
getting at.
done some messed up stuff. Like I love my country, but I will not pretend that they are a guilt-free country. They were colonized just like down here was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Everywhere you look, man, there's some fuckery going on.
Yep.
So you talked earlier about the black market.
Oh yeah, black market.
And being part of that. That's a real like iconic Sacramento label.
Absolutely.
My favorite rapper was on that label. You know what I'm saying? And that talk a bit. I almost said it. Talk a bit about that experience and what that did to create the man that we have here in front of us today.
So I've always been more of a performing artist. You get me on a stage, I can improv, I can freestyle, or I can even do rehearsed things. However, recording was a whole different monster because then it comes to the layers, the ad-libs, the harmonies, and actually bringing all that together without anybody else supporting it.
Right.
Other than the person who's at the board. So what that really did was taught me direction, taught me how to play with vocals and play with just everything I had. I used to pay for beats, which I always love listening to other people's beats and figuring it out. But I just within the last year figured out how to make my own beats, and I use piano, I'll use an actual guitar, and I'll just get on there and I like to pour my heart out on the track as much as I can. And I kind of learned that a lot from Radar as we were working on it. Radar, and shout out to Shada Boy Sir. He's dope. He's dope. And then my boy Juan John. Those are the three main people that I've worked with. Juan John's not black market, but he was the first person I ever recorded with, and he's the person I'm making my new album with right now.
Dope.
Shit.
Dope.
Yeah, I knew Radar before Black Market, man. Radar is just... He's a wild one. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
Good people, though.
Good, yeah, he's a good dude. He moves fast. He definitely moves fast,
Right.
but he helped me with a lot, gave me a lot of advice when first coming into the game. We even filmed a music video down in Venice Beach. It's like me, him, and his kid took my friggin' Mazda 6 down there and just filmed a music video overnight and headed back.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
Getting shit done.
That's right.
Getting shit done, putting that work in. That's what a real artist does, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
What about musical influences?
Okay, so that's a long list. That depends on the genre too.
Let's
Come on.
condense it. Just
So it goes like back as far as say Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Flash, The Temptations, Queen, Journey. I'd even go to like modern pop punk. If I don't know if you guys know like Mayday Parade, Simple Plan.
nope.
No, Fall Out Boy.
There you go.
Panic at the Disco.
Okay, I fuck with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I think I heard a Simple Plan.
Yeah, Simple Plan's good. Simple Plan is like, what is it? I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid. I know that it's
Okay.
And it's
Never
just
heard
it.
like
Yeah,
it's the corny emo stuff from my generation especially.
I don't consider it corny. I just ain't never heard it before. But to be able to pull inspiration from multiple different genres makes you that much more diverse of an artist. So I can appreciate that.
Thank you.
So speaking on that, let's get into the first track. The first track that we have from you is "Fake Love."
Both of these are very hip hop oriented.
Okay, come on. We'll talk about the motivation behind this song and what people can expect to hear.
The motivation for this song, I lost a lot of friends along the way of going back and forth up and down the continent. And like everyone loses friends throughout their life. I get that. It's just
Definitely.
when you've been loyal to someone and haven't done anything against them and they choose to, retaliate to something that isn't there, it hurts a lot. So I got tired of people smiling in my face, pretending to be something that they weren't, because I'm a very upfront person. I'd like to say I'm blunt, but I'm kind of a friendly blunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just like to get down to like the nitty gritty of it. I don't like small talk. I don't like anything like that. So I don't like people pretending to be something that they're not. And yeah,
And you're going to run into a lot of that in the music.
yeah,
Hella fake love. Bro.
yeah.
So the way that we intro songs, you kind of heard me do it. You got to yell at Eddie to play it, but you got to say, play it like something wild.
Some crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn up one time.
So go ahead.
All right. Well,
Don't be shy.
Let it fly. Let it rip.
I'm weak.
Talk to him.
Eddie, play that shit like.
Play that shit like I don't fucking know.
All right.
Play that shit like you don't fucking know.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Check it out. I got a professional that's going to help you out. Hey, Stone Raider, take this one.
Eddie, run that shit like the Road Runner. See ya.
Hey yo, this is Cannada. Back in Sac. Check out DJ EMC. He's the one in charge of all these dope beats. Back at it, I'll admit that I was slacking. It's hard to gain traction when you're slipping on the things you're asking for. Get that bottle, get the flask, then pour. Just ignore me like you've been doing this whole time. I'll keep singing, yeah, I'll keep singing. Cause when I hit the melody, there is a fire setting me. But how do I inspire when this is shit? Is all they're telling me. The snare and kick just keep compelling me. Put an instrument in my hands and there's no telling G to a C scale. They try to buy my soul, but it's not up for resale. Deep tales of street sales and abuses I grew up with. Not a thug, but push some drugs, all for survival. Get through tough shit with a smile on my face. Total denial is the case. You wanna judge me? Go ahead. This ain't a trial, but state the base for your complaint. It doesn't change the simple fact that I did what I needed to keep some clothes up on my back, barely succeeded. But I never froze, just took the cracks and blows. Guess that's how it goes, they shout at shows. But do they really understand that I was under, so far underwater? Where's the land? A mistake, a fucking blunder's what I am. Well, I'll be damned. I don't need your fake love, don't be smiling in my face. If you're not with me, you're against me, so just walk the fuck away. I don't need your fake love, don't be smiling in my face. If you're not with me, you're against me, so just walk the fuck away. This is a tribute to the OGs, the ones who we learned to rap from, who sold millions of copies before streaming hashtags and captions. True, street poets, oh captain, my captain. Because of you, when I was going through the worst, I found a way that I could cope. Yo, that's the thing that fucking hurts the most, is seeing hip-hop being treated like a gimmick or a joke, when it was brought up from oppression. Some so-called rappers, really actors, man, I hope that learn a lesson. This is a passion and a craft that helps you speak from the heart. So start speaking with your chest and lose yourselves in the art. It's never too late to start. Never. I don't need your fake love, don't be smiling in my face. If you're not with me, you're against me, so just walk the fuck away. I don't need your fake love, don't be smiling in my face. If you're not with me, you're against me, so just walk the fuck away. So just walk the fuck away. Walk the fuck away.
One. Top Shelf Radio, man.
Bow, 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 bow.
You know we bringing you the hot shit,
Come
man.
on now. That right there,
Cannada.
man. Cannada with the fake love, man. We tired of the fake love, you know what I'm saying?
Look, can I say
Speak on it.
there's tracks that, like, soon as you hear them, they get you. That beat, soon as that, bam, 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 soon as that
I can
comes in.
still hear that shit in my head right now.
And your flow on top of it, and then being able to put vocal with it too, and have cadence, bro. Like salute, man. Big applause, man. For real,
Thank
man.
you.
And the ability to switch from singing to rapping to singing, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can do that.
I can guarantee you right now in our chat, there is a what, Henny?
VDE.
And we got his voice. It's right here. It's
Very deeply epic.
Deeply epic. Shouts out Johnny, man.
Shout out Johnny,
Appreciate
man.
you, Johnny.
Deeply epic.
So we have fans of the show that we create part of the community. So
Yeah.
Johnny, he's on the show right now, and I guarantee he's already followed you on Spotify, and he's already checked out all your stuff. And he's one of the most loyalist fucking dudes.
Good
so
dude, man.
he used to always comment on our music and be like, it's very deeply epic. So we started that for him. And so people put VDE in our chat, and that's his voice that we play. And it's actually him saying it.
Hella
So.
VDEs.
That's
if you really
sick.
fuck with it, you know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
and then
we
before-
incorporate the people into it,
And then
man,
before
you know what I'm
that, before you're about to intro the song, we have another guy from our world, the top shelf world, named Stone Raider, and he sends me in all these videos of him saying, Eddie, play it, like, you know what I'm saying? And he has all of these, and he puts video clips with them and everything. So that's what we ran before that.
And so he had Joe back on your first song, but when it comes to time to get to your
This next
second
one,
song,
you got to do the next one.
It's your
Okay,
go.
you got to be
Stone
like,
Raider
so
ain't
be
saving you
thinking
next
of it right now, Eddie. Run that shit like
Yeah, think about it.
you want some poutine and there's no, you know what I mean? Something, bro. You know,
Something like the shit like
run that shit like there's
Shit like that.
me's chasing you.
No,
so
no.
look, let me ask you.
Hit that shit.
Don't
me ask
save
you.
it. Don't use it
Let me,
now.
let me ask you
still
though,
gotta get to the song.
for
Hold
being
on.
being a native Canadian, and I love Canadians. Shouts out to Rocco. Shouts out to the Battle Axe Warriors, my people. Is it meese or is it moose?
What?
For more than one moose.
It is moose. It is moose.
What do you
So
what do
it's
you
like
call more than one moose?
It's not me.
the plural? No,
what do
the
you call more
plural
than one gooses?
geese. Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they sound the same, you got the mooses.
I'm saying
Goose is geese, so moose
I'm
is
saying,
geese.
like, you ever seen those
Shit's
videos they
crazy.
talk about how like the English language is kind of fucking stupid when
Yeah,
they way to
yeah,
do
hell
shit?
yeah,
It's
some
one of those
stupid
things. Like it's.
But have you ever heard somebody say that the plural of moose is
I heard
meese?
Josh and Losch.
Where the-
According to Losch, he used to date a chick named Moose Jaw, and she had a moose knuckle, and she
Fuck it.
told him that it was meese. So I mean,
although I've said that they good to keep doing the news, that cannot be a source of information. You can't get shit from them,
bro,
Yeah.
bro.
cannot
So you don't think
decide.
Moose Jaw is a real? First of all, is Moose Jaw a real place?
Yeah, I've been there.
First of
I'm
all,
not- I'm-
is maple syrup a real thing out there?
Yeah, but mainly from
First
the
of
East
all,
Coast.
are there polar bears on the street?
No.
Come on, man, don't lie. He's
Look
lying.
at the
He's-
shit you listening to. What are you doing?
He probably just doesn't live in a place.
If you
where
go
there's
up
polar
past
bears.
Banff, maybe you'll see some because they're coming down from the Arctic. But
See,
you got to go way up.
Hey
there.
guys, I don't know about you, but that
the
confirms that there's
streets and
polar
shit.
bears roaming the streets.
No,
dude.
the fuck it
just
don't.
like Losch
and
said,
just like
guys.
it don't. Ain't no meese. What the fuck? That sound like plural mice.
It's meese.
Meese.
Mices. Mice.
Cut it out,
Mises.
bro. Mice.
Hey,
No, it's one.
Chat,
It's
let us
mice.
know. Is it moose or is it Mises?
He
Let
just-
us know, chat.
It's moose. It's literally moose. Weird enough.
He just let you know. And you ain't even listening
You know,
to what
but
he's saying right
he's
now.
been living in Cali.
There's like a blockage
They call
going
him
on
Cali
in his
in
brain
Canada.
sometimes.
They call him
You know
Canada
what?
in
When
Cali.
you tell somebody
It's-
some shit and they just don't want to hear you, they just tune the shit out you
It's
saying.
just
That's dope.
I don't know.
That's dope for
I'm
you.
still going with Mies. I like Mies, but let's keep rolling, guys. Let's keep
You
rolling.
sound weird as fuck. Okay. Back to the interview.
You sound weird as fuck. All right.
Okay, so I like to go through people's catalog, right, and what you have out there online available to be downloaded or purchased or whatever that is, so people can go and run your shit up.
Okay, so right now I got 3 songs going on 4 out right now. One is Fake Love, the one you just heard. That's under Cannada. The two
With
others,
two N's, right? And I'll
with
put it
2
up on
N's.
the screen.
Yeah, Cannada with 2 N's because I am a Canadian pothead. That works
Bars.
for me, and that's
Stoner bars.
I missed that part of the chat. What does that mean?
Like cannabis?
Cannabis, so Cannada.
Aha.
Yeah.
He said that. Remember when he said he
Yep,
didn't want to
I
get
get
sued
burned.
by Canada?
Yep.
I said
I
Justin
walked
Trudeau
into
would come
the
after him.
kitchen and
No, you was here.
he said he didn't want to get sued by Canada, but not the cannabis. I was in the kitchen.
That's
I
when he
heard-
said he didn't want to get sued by Canada when we were talking about the cannabis. He
when
wasn't
he
in
was
the
having the
kitchen.
conversation
He was
with
here.
you about why the 2 N's was
That was
in
on the
there.
air, wasn't it?
That was
No.
on the air. Yeah.
Stupid.
I ain't listening to either one of y'all. I don't know.
Stupid. No, he don't want to listen.
Know what y'all talking
No,
about.
he don't. Make your dad face. Go ahead, make your dad face, dude. Go ahead. Hey, Eddie, hold on. Eddie, you got a camera that's going right on Henny right now? Henny, do the dad face. There it
Well,
is.
you got people
I'ma zoom
acting
in.
like children. This is the
Look,
face that you
I'm
have to
a
resolve.
grown man, bro. I'll never act like a child. What are you talking about, dude? I don't
Y'all-
never act like a
y'all,
child.
y'all put one of them little.
Oh, got the man. We got him.
Fuck away now.
We got a ching for the
Put a-
love of money.
Put a
Gotta
baby
get that
emoji
money,
in
man.
the chat if you think Dobie over here acting like a child.
Look,
sometimes.
man, I just have fun. Dude. I just have fun.
all
So
good.
let's get back to
Catalog.
Canada. I'm
Catalog.
already catting up.
Oh yeah.
Catalog.
So then I got 2 other songs out. Those are under A.W. Parker. The A and W are capitalized.
Okay, I'll put it up too.
And they're called Reintroduction, which was originally going to be under Cannada, but I figured it fit for the new name. And then it's a cover. It's called Poor Wayfaring Stranger.
Stepping them in a bit at a time.
Yeah.
So
right.
you said it's a cover for what's the original?
It's the original song is called Poor Wayfaring Stranger. I'm a nerd, so I love like old historical songs, and this one is free domain, like as far as copyright goes. And originally it was a 16th century Scottish war song.
Okay.
And then it got redone over and over. Johnny Cash did it. Ed Sheeran's done it. So I wanted to do my own version of it. And I kind of went a similar route that Ed Sheeran did because I made the beat with my my mouth and doing like.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I just like brought a bunch of layers together. That was me and my buddy Juan John. So that one I worked hard on. If you want, go check out Poor Wayfaring Stranger by A.W. Parker. That's honestly my favorite. Probably not
you've
gonna be a crowd.
already stepped into the new name.
A little bit, not
what-
completely.
one of it?
Hey.
What kind of it?
Son of a bitch.
You almost said that shit again.
Hey.
$4.
It's okay. Henny even said it.
Run it barely.
It's okay. Henny even said
I
it.
barely said it.
He said it. He said it.
But yeah, so those are the
singles
three.
that you're promoting. Right?
Yeah,
But,
and-
like albums though. Do you have?
Oh, I have
Lines of
an album. I haven't picked the name for it, but I have it put together. I actually have Mike Measy on the new album that's going to be coming out.
But what do you have
know who that
that's
is.
out on DSPs
I got
right now?
5 on
Okay,
it.
then. I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, Mike Measy, the guy who does the hook with Lunas.
Who?
Lunas.
What's the name of that group?
It's Mike Mosley.
No, it's
No,
Michael
no,
Marshall.
no,
Michael
Mike
Marshall, Mike
Marshall.
Measy.
Mike Marshall.
That's not what we talk about. What's the name of the group that sings "I Got 5 on It"?
Well, the rappers on it are Lunas.
Loonies.
The name of the group is the Loonies. Sir.
The Loonies. I'm sorry. People have been mispronouncing it around me.
It's the Loonies.
People have said
been
Lunas?
Yes, a lot. A
Really?
lot. A lot. Actually, most of the people I've told who I got this feature, they automatically assume it's the Loonies, and they say, "Oh, you got Loonies?" And
Who
that's
the
what
fuck
they'll
is
say.
Loonies?
A lot of the people I went to high school
Slap
with.
them.
Yeah. Okay, got you guys.
Slap them.
Don't
Is it-
say that.
Hey, look, it's Loonies, man.
Okay, I apologize. If they end up seeing this, I apologize.
Hey, Eddie, can we get a close up of Canada? And I want you to just go, it's Loonies, man. Tell him.
Don't get the camera off. You know what fucking names up in here. We gonna get you right though. We
love
gonna
you.
make
We
sure
love
that
you.
you don't
We
be
love
in
you.
front of Numb or Yuck holler about some Loonies.
I apologize. Anyway,
So-
so Mike Measy, the guy who did the hook, I got
got
a
his
song
name
with him on my next album. It's like kind of an old school R&B song,
Dope.
like 90s, early 2000s R&B stuff.
Come on, that's my era,
Word.
baby.
Yeah.
You say your next out. Do you have albums out? On that?
No, so far just
Okay.
the singles,
Okay,
just
word.
the singles.
And just recently, right? Those are
Yeah,
recent.
there's one that's about 2 years old. It's called Back to the Beach. It's one I did when I was with Black Market Records, and
Okay.
it's because Radar put it separately on a different YouTube channel. It didn't get taken off with the United Masters stuff that he had up there. So it's still there. It has about 4,000 views. If y'all want to go run that up, it's Back
Run
to the
that
Beach
up.
Run it up.
by
Go
Cannada.
on there and drop a VDE and a
CANNAD.
TSR on it.
Yep.
Okay. So how long were you with Black Market?
Total about well, I'm not signed to them anymore, but I know that if I hit Radar up and said, "Hey man, want to collaborate, want to set me up with someone," that like we could get it handled. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm still friends with everyone at Black Market. I'm just not signed anymore. I was signed for about a year.
Word. Okay. I thought it was a longer period of time. That's why I thought you might have had releases up under the label more than what you.
No, I did. We had a whole album out, but then because they moved a lot of their stuff to Africa, because they had some artists blow up over there.
Oh, I see Sad out there, man.
Yep,
That's
yep.
where you at.
Yep, and so because I didn't make enough revenue, I got like 4,000 to 5,000 views throughout my whole streaming everything.
For the one single though, right?
It was for the entire album.
Okay.
For the entire album.
Okay, got you.
So it made it so I wasn't like, and I don't hold anything against them. I wasn't the priority in the situation. They were going for the. I can't blame them,
When
and
you're
I can't
part
blame
of
them.
a team, a thing like that, you know what I'm saying? I imagine that they
Yeah.
go with.
Yep, and they're doing their thing. But I know that like whenever Radar comes back, he hits me up to say hi and everything like that. So like I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Radar,
so
man.
Yeah.
I know the first time that I ever remember seeing you perform was AT and Friends.
Yeah. AT and I used to open for a couple people
Shout out
back in the
T,
day
man.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out my brother.
Yeah, there's quite a few people.
Yeah. So I remember 18 Friends. So seeing you perform live, and I know that your live performance is uncanny, top notch. Talk about your live performance and what people can really expect to hear when they see you live.
Oh, so with my live performances, if I'm using like beat files, I do not have the main vocals on there. I like to just sing it raw.
Yes.
I have some of like the ad libs and the harmonies because it doesn't sound the same without them. But I cannot
Sing over yourself.
I cannot karaoke when I'm already practically karaoke.
No karaoke.
Yeah, I love going to karaoke.
Listening part, and it's crazy though because I didn't know that singers went by the same standards. I feel like they should, but I mean, one moment that stands out to me is Beyonce at Barack's inauguration, and she was singing over her vocals, which you would think somebody of that stature would be seasoned in that field, but a lot of the majors
Still
that.
do that. Why?
They do that.
Why?
Singing wise, you know what I'm saying? I know where it is in the
copping
hip hop
out.
community, but I didn't know as far as the R&B community is concerned how people feel about that.
It's I don't know how a lot of other singers feel about it, but to me, if you're already processing your vocals in the background so much, then you should at least put your authentic self at the forefront of the song you're doing.
Absolutely. I want to hear you.
Listen to that, guys. Did you guys hear what he said?
Message.
You guys hear what he said? Say that one more time.
You should at least put yourself at the forefront of what you're doing, especially if you're going to have so much process behind the background vocals, the harmonies, and everything like that. Yeah, because then it shows that it's still authentically you. It wasn't just all the computer turning it into you.
Right.
We as the consumers do not want to come to a listening party, and it makes me feel like you not working as hard when I be winded and got to get through it and make it happen, and you get to you have the advantage of taking the mic away from your mouth and whatever it is that you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you do it, I get it, but I'm not a fan, and I respect it so much more when an artist just.
I feel like it's a cop out.
Damn, it is.
I feel like it's a cop out. I feel like you're saying that you're not a good performer, that you can't do this.
You're relying on the vocals that are on your track already, and you can't do it without it.
So look, speaking on that, let's get into the next track.
Okay.
The next track we got from you is called Rap. Rhythm and Poetry.
Yeah, it stands for
So talk
rhythm and
about
poetry.
this.
Real rap.
So this song, and I'm gonna be real. All my music comes from the heart, so this takes a little bit of a dark.
Lord.
Jesus
This
fucking.
takes a dark.
This takes a dark turn in the song.
$5.
Yeah,
$5, Bus.
I got you.
I
I'll
got
cash app you. I got you.
As you mentioned,
phone, let's get key. You talked about Mike Measy.
Messing with that Indoe. That was nice.
Come on,
That was nice.
jamming.
But yeah, so it takes a darker turn, like just a tiny glimpse. Yeah, I didn't say it. Tiny glimpse.
You're catching
a tiny
on.
glimpse into my history a bit. So
You can't get away from it, y'all.
You gotta tell Justin to run it when we worked on this.
All right, okay.
You gotta tell
Hey,
Eddie.
come on with
You
it.
gotta tell Eddie to run it because Justin's not here. It's
Right.
Eddie today.
Okay, it's
Get it right.
Eddie. All right, Eddie, hit it like the lady I saw hitting a crack pipe on the corner on the way here.
Yeah.
This is rhythm and poetry. We call this rap. See if you can flow with me. They're gonna clap as they see us move onward and up. A spitter and a songbird. Why do I feel stuck? Feeling like I say the wrong words too many times. Like I don't belong here, and these long years just weren't worth the grind. And I know behind my ears there's a lot of green, and I try not to let it show. Like I have some miles, and I could smile at one point before I was held at gunpoint at 13, or watch my brother try to kill himself. Man, we were a team, I thought. But at this point, as far as I'm concerned, man, he can rot, and everybody else too. But I know it doesn't help to go through these things without any form of self-expression, letting everything build up. I feel like this hill's tough to climb, but I'ma get that. Nah, fuck. Looks like I got off track. My my thoughts are a trap, cause I'm going round in a loop, and I don't know what to do, or what to do. And if you got any advice for me, well, please come through. Come on through. Hell, well, I'ma pass it to you, pass it to you. Come on through. Hell, well, I'ma pass it to you. Hell, well, I'ma pass it to you, pass it to you. Pass it to you.
Know about dark days that make my heart ache. I come from nothing, come from starvation. I come from dark ways. I look death up in the eyes so many times we part ways. I can feel it in the air, I can feel the vibes. Wonder why I'm still here, wonder why I'm still alive. I just got a lot of questions, my mama say don't question God. Working hard every day, putting in overtime. I'd rather grab it by the neck, let it know it's mine. I still go through pain still, when I'm wrong I feel right. Fell asleep in the studio, this really is my real life. We on the road to riches, I'm built for it, I got stamina. On the phone with Cannada, talking about going platinum.
This is rhythm and poetry, we call this rap. See if you can flow with me. They're gonna clap as they see us move onward and up. A spitter and a songbird, why do I feel stuck?
On the phone with Cannada, talking about going platinum.
Young and going pretty boy.
One.
Real rap.
Top Shelf Radio,
You know what I mean?
man.
Word to
Canada
mother.
out here doing his thing, man.
Come on
Stop
now.
playing with him.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I see what you're talking about, cause that was heavy, and you was talking your shit. Sometimes you gotta get that shit off your chest, man.
Yeah.
So Hell Rail did his thing.
Hell Rail
too.
on there. That's dope.
Come on, brother. Like, hey, big salute. The beat selection too. Those are all. That's beats you made too.
So no, these two I'm gonna admit these are other people. DJ EMC. He's really cool. He's a buddy I've known for a while. He did Fake Love, and then I got the other one off of YouTube, which I don't do very often, but it was recommended to me by Shada Boy Sir, so I kind of took the recommendation.
There you go.
You did. Now, did you go on there and make the purchase?
I have it bookmarked, and it's not released yet. I'm making the purchase before it's released.
Word.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
and
this
that's
is a sneak
and that's
peek
all it is.
because it's not released. Well, I guess by the time this is out.
By the time this
It
is
will.
out,
Right,
it'll
but
be
the
released,
fact that
but
you
yes.
said that that's what you're going to do, and that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with going on YouTube and shopping, because sometimes you might even have some beats in your catalog, and you might not be feeling it, and you need to go on there to find some motivation.
Right.
That's all right. Just make that purchase, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
do it the right way.
Whether,
Of course, yeah.
whether it be the exclusive, preferably the
Or just the
exclusive, but
least.
at least the least.
Yeah,
At the very least, you need to go out there and buy it so that you're not, it ain't tags all over your beat, you know what I'm saying? You have somewhat ownership to that beat.
Yeah, of course,
That's
of
what we're
course.
doing moving forward. So I think we got to ask them questions before you get into what
Oh,
you're
we
doing.
do. Yeah, we
gotta
forgot.
ask them questions.
We forgot. Good
These-
call.
Come on,
Good catch,
we
dude.
here now.
Good catch, dude.
We here, man. So these are questions that.
I'm like the Robin here, Batman.
So these are questions that that Doe and I completely disagree on, and so we ask our guests to see.
I believe
if he's
I believe
tripping,
Canada's
which
gonna
he-
be on
which
my
he-
side.
I
on
don't
this.
think so.
I
And
believe.
he's usually tripping. You know what I'm saying? People usually side with me, but I ain't even gonna put that out there. We gonna ask you, no bias,
cool.
how you feel about these
Three
certain
questions. Is they're food questions,
Okay, fair enough.
and it's about the preference of food and the way you eat food. And there's three things that me and Henny really do not agree with. So
Because he's tripping.
because he's tripping.
Right. So we're gonna get into it. So question number one: tahini on fruit.
You know what tahini is?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Tahini
yeah.
gang, baby.
Fuck no.
He said hell yeah. You heard how
Hell
quick
yeah.
he went to hell yeah.
I don't give a
That's
fuck.
tahini gang.
That shit's still
That's
nasty.
tahini gang, bro.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Tahini gang, bro.
How you throw up tahini? You gotta throw that shit
I
up.
don't know.
That's
I don't
dedication
know.
right
I
there,
don't know
nigga.
how you throw up.
That's
Hey,
dedication,
chat. How
nigga.
you throw up tahini?
I ain't never felt
Tahini.
that way about
Second
nothing.
question.
That made me want to throw that shit up.
Second
What
question.
we talk about?
Have you ever eaten grits?
Yeah.
Okay. Sugar or salt and pepper?
I don't know. I've never been a big grits fan.
But if you
so,
was to eat that shit, you want some sugar on that shit?
brown sugar maybe.
What?
Right.
That'll make it no better?
That's 2 for 2, baby. I feel like that's 2 for 2.
Caramelizes it a little bit better.
That's 2 for
texture.
2. Hey, what a bit?
I'm losing
What a
faith.
bit? What a bit?
$6.
Goddamn.
$6. That's what
Okay.
you get for eating that nasty shit.
So last one, Henny hit him with it.
I'm just saying. Pineapple own pizza.
That was invented in Canada. Hell yeah.
Shut the
Yeah, 3 for 3 Canada. I love you, bro. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Out of here, Canada. We ain't fucking with you no more.
That's my guy. That is my guy, man. 3 for 3.
That was made
You know
in
what I'm
Toronto.
saying?
That was originally invented
Fuck,
in the
where was
70s.
it made?
It's
Throw
amazing.
the
It's
whole
amazing.
shit away.
It's a beautiful thing.
Throw the whole
You
pizza
answered all
away.
the same way I answer, Canada.
Trash.
You have an exquisite palate, my friend.
You have a nasty ass palate.
So, Henny, we
Shit,
got
man.
something. We got something. We
I
got
knew
something
that
to
was
get
going to
into.
be brought up at some point.
We got something.
Come
to get
on!
into. And that's what it comes down to. That's
Exactly.
what it comes down to.
I said it. I had to say it. You
Okay.
understand what it is.
We got something to get into. Talk to
Right. So I usually get in here and do some crazy shit, and we question the things that are going on in the world. But
Come on, don't fuck up my moment. Come on, don't fuck up my moment.
you fucking up your moment standing like that. Why the fuck you get up like that, nigga? I ain't never announced my shit like
It's
that.
real shit, B.
Dog got some shit he want to tell y'all.
So look, we got a segment we do, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking
But
about?
the extras.
We got the segment we do. It's called.
It's all about.
It's all about.
You can't even go from that stance you was just in, nigga, to saying it's all about like that.
So the way I'm acting, Henny might be like,
It's all about.
it's all about.
What the fuck
So
is
look,
that all about?
y'all know Henny usually does this, man. But you know, I said I wanted to crack at it. I wanted to crack at it like a crack addict. You know what I'm saying? So what I did though is a little different because
What kind of different?
bitch. Is
That's what you get. Nasty ass food.
It's tiny. He's still mad about the food. He's still mad. What I did is different because you know I'm now the video guy and the video guy and the video guy. So look, I'm sitting here, I'm on the internet and I see these videos that just make me think like it's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about. So before we do it though, I'm gonna say
Get some more money in that job.
we gonna let Raider, Stone Raider, tell Eddie to run the stinger.
Run that shit like you Indiana Jones and you got that big ass boulder coming after your ass.
One. All right. What's that all about? We're back. So I got 3 videos. I'm going to play the video to the guys here to let them react off it. You guys are going to see it on the screen, and then we're going to go from there. The first one is the way that, you know what a wombat is? You guys know what a wombat is?
Kinda.
It's like a creature, I think it's in like Australia or something like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What is that?
It's a
It's
little
a wombat.
like,
It's like a little
rodent,
rat.
rodent.
Oh, I said it too. I said it too.
Canada.
So, hey, you caught me trying to
Run me
correct
my
you.
money.
It's a rodent type creature, but this video talks about how it twerks it's people that are trying to kill it to death. So check this out. I'm gonna run it like here.
When a wombat is attacked by predators, it quickly runs back to its den and blocks the entrance with its butt. This is because a wombat's butt is mostly made of thick cartilage, which is tough and hard for predators to scratch or bite. If a predator tries to follow it into the den, the wombat will use its butt to crush the predator's head against the ceiling. In this way, the wombat can even kill the predator by twerking.
He killed him
by twerking.
By
twerking. He killed him by twerking.
Did you verify that this is actually what happens?
Bro, this is just weird. This is what's all about weird shit on the internet, okay?
There's a lot of weird shit on there.
Wombats. Wombat ass. What's that all about?
I don't like it at all.
What's that all about? What do you think, Han?
I don't like it at all.
Canada, can we get a what's that all about?
What's that all about?
Throw the wombat away.
So you can either say, what's that all about? Or we will also take, it's all about. It's all about.
Throw the
It's
wombat in the
all
trash.
about. All right. Next one.
Death by twerking.
Death by twerking. Don't fuck with wombats. Hey, get you a wombat from East Oakland. She'll twerk the shit out you.
Oh my God.
She'll twerk the shit out you.
That's fucking
All right,
wild.
let's go.
Crazy work.
Next is I'm skimming through the internet and I see this post about people, you know, that climb Mount Everest, right? You know, Mount Everest is like, it's a big deal to climb that. It takes takes like weeks. You have to get to like a certain level and then you have to acclimate to the weather and then move to the next one. Sometimes you can get caught in a storm and be stuck there. So if you die on Mount Everest, they can't get your body. You stay there, you're frozen. There was like a body that was there for like years that they never got out of there. Okay.
There's still some near the top that are like
So
still there.
apparently,
People still climbing this shit.
apparently, when you climb Mount Everest and you have to take a shit, the shit freezes because it's so damn cold, right? So everybody started leaving their shit on the mountain.
Purposely.
Well, I mean, they're shitting, though. You know, they're just leaving it on the mountain.
Dark.
So as
No, OJ.
the snow melts, it turns into a poop slide. So check that out. What's that all about?
Oh God.
What?
If you poop on Mount Everest, because of the cold, harsh environment, it's kind of like a freezer, meaning the poop stays there for a long time. And with its many climbers, the mountain is now covered in poop. When the ice melts, this waste can even slide down the slope, creating what's known as a poop slide. But since 2014, climbers are now required to take their poop with them, which has helped cut back on this problem.
Poop slides.
Oh God.
What's that all about?
What the hell's that?
Look at Eddie's face right now. Look at Eddie's face right there. So it's just been since 2014 they started collecting the turds. You know what I mean? But this is shit I see on the internet, guys.
The shit you see on the internet.
Pun intended.
The fuck?
And we gonna stay on shit.
Why? Damn.
We gonna stay on shit. So Cream, I hope you're tuned out, Cream. I'm just gonna say it.
I did not endorse this shit.
This dude was on what's Logan Paul's brother's name?
Jake Paul.
So it's Logan Paul. Logan Paul is the one that has the podcast, right?
Paul's brother's name is
Jake.
Logan Paul.
Jake Paul's the boxer, right?
Right.
And Logan Paul's the podcast.
I think they both have their own podcast.
Okay. Well, it's Logan Paul.
The Pauls.
He had this guy on his show that had a theory that I think is kind of relatable. It's like, have you ever really known your girl pooped? Like as long as I've been with Tiff, I've never known she took a deuce ever, right? So dude,
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
So this dude, he's like, for the sake of my wife, I'm not saying nothing right now.
I'm not gonna put it on blast out there.
Hey, so this dude thinks that he found out, the reason and
why
we never see our women poop.
Okay,
it's all about poop.
I don't want to see it.
It's all about.
Not only do women poop, but they poop more than men. I'm not kidding. They might be fooling you, but they ain't fooling me. When's the last time you knew for a fact that a woman was taking a poop?
Essentially never.
Right, but they pee constantly. My wife peed 11 times before we even had lunch yesterday.
What's going on with your brain, dude? How do you remember shit like that?
You know why they pee all the time? Because they're taking little poops. 10% of a poop here, another 15% of one 30 minutes later. They keep them small and they keep them quick so we don't catch on. I've been paying attention. Brian's been watching. And I swear to God, dude, it's all they fucking do.
Your intuition and your vision is disgustingly accurate.
I'm passionate about that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's that all about? Like, is there any truth in that? You think? I mean, my girl takes a lot of pees, bro.
There's a kindergarten book that's literally called "Everybody Poops."
There's
one called "Bloop Bloop." Bloop Bloop goes to poop too.
Bloop Bloop goes to poop. So people at home, guys at home, if you're in a relationship, you ever known that your girl do? Some of y'all might have girls that just let it rip, but my girl, I've never.
You didn't know?
Never in 7 years, never.
I think he means just like
she's a ninja. She's a ninja pooper, and I'm proud of her. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Pooper is wild.
She's a ninja pooper, and I'm proud of her.
Perfect
and I'm like,
timing.
what's that all about? So look, ladies, are you taking micro poops? What's that all about?
If you're not, then you stop the fuck up. It's fucking. We too far ahead in the game to be thinking that y'all just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? We understand. We appreciate the fact that you keep it discreet because we don't necessarily want to know about it like that. So, shout out to
look,
that's
my attempt. I'm not as good as him, but I find weird shit on the internet.
It's a whole lot of shit, and it was twerking, and I mean,
what's that all about?
A
lot of butt action,
booty work,
a lot of butt action going on. What's that all about?
It makes sense.
A lot of booty work.
You give him the fucking all about, and it's a whole lot of booty shit going on.
It's been a great episode. Cannada, please tell everybody where they can find your music, where they can follow you
and
on
what
Spotify.
Okay, so you guys can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Store, whatever it's called.
Apple Store?
Like the Apple Music Store, whatever it is.
Huh?
Apple Music.
Apple Music. I know
I've never heard it explained like that.
I know, but I never use Apple products. I like Apple products. Don't get me wrong.
You just wasn't hip.
He's Android gang, bro. That's your people, man.
Bang bang.
That's the only thing he agrees with you on.
Android gang. Because you both motherfuckers is some nasty motherfuckers when it comes to eating. We've figured that out.
Fair.
Go ahead.
So YouTube, wherever that you can, it's streamed everywhere. You can find it on TikTok, Instagram. That's going to be, the 2 artist names are Cannada with 2 N's, and then A.W. Parker. No space between the A and the W, and then Parker. And I have 3 songs out right now, about to be 4, because the 4th one's about to release. And then I have a whole album coming out, yet to be named to be determined. But it's gonna be some acoustic stuff, some R&B stuff, some alternative stuff, some hip hop stuff. It's gonna be an amalgamation of things.
I like
that
it.
word?
An amalgamation.
What does that mean?
So a large grouping of different things and fitting them together in a way that actually fits.
That
I'm-
teacher bars.
Hey, I ain't never gonna use that.
I'm a
shit. I just
nerd.
need to know.
I'm a
Come on,
total.
bro,
I'm a
you gonna use
nerd.
amalgamation next time you got a chance.
I
to?
just sound like I'm just about to just bust out and say
You
amalgamation.
sound like a
just
TI
out
and
of-
shit, like just
out of
trying, or
fucking-
like you just got out of prison, you trying to use big words. and
No,
shit.
I'm
I put
not.
together an amalgamation.
Amalgamation. Fuck you saying?
It's a lot of different.
The lack of confidence in the way you said that.
I was like,
amalgamation.
But I hear you. I
Yeah.
get it now.
It'll be a top tier album. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
So look, Canada, all right, we love you, bro. We hope to see you do big things, go further and further. Please, every time you release some music, let us know.
Oh, and what I meant to tell you is that First Moment is my favorite song on Double G's album.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yeah, that's
you.
a banger. He played it when he was here.
Yes, sir. I love that record. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
Kudos on that.
Thanks. I appreciate that a lot.
Thanks for coming through. Thanks for joking around with us. And,
Thank you for having me.
You owe us like $10.
Yeah. I was about to say, before you get out of here, don't forget that you got some money that you still got. Okay?
You don't want to see Paulie outside. Paulie will talk to you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, follow, and share. Make sure you tell people about Top Shelf Radio. We here every Tuesday night, except for what? Tuesday nights, are we not?
The first Tuesday of the month, which is when we do our live music review. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that and send us music to officialtopshelfradio@gmail.com if you want to submit to that. And if you would like to donate to the show.
Yes, we need donations.
Come on. Top Shelf Radio, $ Top Shelf Radio on Cash App. Please feel free. We not gonna turn it down.
And we'll see y'all next Tuesday, man. VDE all day.
Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
Epic.
Good shit.
Top Shelf Radio would like to extend our deepest condolences to the thousands of people and families affected by the LA wildfires. People that have lost their homes, their loved ones, their pets, their lives. We pray for you. Please pray for La.
Sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you could stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf, only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
What you say?
Motherfucker tired.
What?
Motherfucker tired.
You what?
Motherfucker tired.